This is Comer. This is the archives. This is a picture of this is Joe Biden doing his best Clint Eastwood in Gran Torino, I think, right? Get off my lawn. And we have a lot of questions, Rep. Comer, on new Biden email revelations. You have a lot of questions? Why? Wait, maybe, I don't know, fucking learn to read? What are the questions? You've got 82,000 emails. Start reading, motherfucker. Why are you on television? Well, it's Fox Business, but why? Well,
okay, joining us now, House Oversight Chair James Comer. Chair, it's good to see.
It's good to have you on my show again. And by the way, do you smell that? Do you smell something? I don't know if it's poop or something. Oh, it's just my face. I'm sorry. My face does that. My face always looks like someone's holding a small turd under my nose.
So this FOIA lawsuit, this Freedom of Information Act lawsuit brought by the Southeastern Legal Foundation against the National Archives. You're working on the impeachment inquiry of President Biden.
Yeah, working very hard. Not smart, but hard.
Bombshell revelation. How does it factor into your inquiry? The National Archives has 82,000 pages.
That's not the National Archives. That's the White House, in case you're paying attention.
82,000 pages of emails where then Vice President
that were archived.
Biden used at least 3 fake pseudonym email accounts. What's going on here?
What is that? What is that? Is that normal? It is normal? Well, I don't like that it's normal.
2,000 pages? That's a stunning amount.
80?
No, it isn't. Because it's copied upon copy. It's anything that references that email, you dipshit.
It's a stunning amount. 82,000
no, it isn't.
emails.
It's a fucking 8 years. 8 fucking years as vice president.
They produced 14. So they have 81,986 more to go. But this is it. How many instances Joe Biden used a fake name to conduct government business on his government email. So here we have a president that used a fake name.
Yes, with full awareness that those emails would be archived. Honest to God, like, I don't get why these assholes, like, again, do they think celebrities have their own names as their email address? Just celebrities, mid-level. Do you think any of the real fucking housewives have, you know, see you next Tuesday, number 3 as their, whatever their, you know, at gmail.org?
A pseudonym in a government email at least 82,000 times. We've learned that his company had at least 20 fake companies. We've learned that.
No, you haven't. They're not fake companies. His company had 20 fake companies? That's not even a fucking sentence.
They were influence peddling with our biggest
no, they weren't.
Adversaries around the world. And what we're now learning through the bank statements is that they were laundering money. So this is.
No, you aren't.
A serious issue. And one reason we're concerned about the emails, obviously Joe Biden, in one of his many lies to the American people, said he had an absolute wall between the government and his family. That's not true. Many of those emails went to Hunter Biden and Hunter Biden.
Okay, hold on. His fucking family schedule or where he's going to be, again, don't give me fucking... I very seldom get riled up about some of this shit, but this motherfucker brings up a particular email where he's like, this is, they shared, Biden had a call with Petro Poroshenko on this Friday, and it had his schedule for the upcoming week attached to it in this email, and they CC'd it to Hunter Biden because the schedule involved the 1-year anniversary of Beau Biden's fucking death, which was that Monday. So Biden was taking the day off that Monday to spend time with his fucking family because it had been a year since fucking Beau died. And I don't know if you know this, but Beau is Hunter's brother. These motherfuckers, the fact that this dipshit can bring that up and not reference the fact that, and it's again, it's kind of like when Rudy Giuliani kept bringing up the text messages where he would never show the actual text messages. He would just show printouts of them, these fucking green and blue bubbles, as if people can't Photoshop that shit. Like, I'm just going to take that. Anybody would? Are you nuts? You could, seriously, you're going to walk into a court of law and go, here's a bunch of iMessages. Okay, do you have them digitally so we can look at the metadata? Nope. That's all I'm showing you is just a picture of them. Will the other party verify them? The other party says they're not real. But they're there. I printed them out for you. Like, what the fuck court would take that? It's nonsense. It's just garbage. But on top of that, this motherfucker wants to do the same thing around a particular email where they share the schedule for the coming week. And the schedule for the coming week had the fucking 1-year anniversary of Bo's fucking death. And it's the only one he goes to. Rudy would go to the same 3 fucking ones. Supposedly they have hundreds of these messages, but he would only go to these 3 over and over and over and over and over and over again, right? Same ones all the time. If it's nonstop crime, again, go watch that Get Gotti documentary. Jesus Christ, every recording of these motherfuckers, they chit-chat about fucking cannolis and shit like that, or whistling, and then they go into like just who's paying who and money exchanging hands and fucking the concrete business and who they're gonna whack and all this stuff is 80% of the fucking conversation. And then top and tail's like, yeah, you want some good tomatoes? Charlie's wife's got some great tomatoes. Like, that's the 80% of the conversation is crimey crime. And so if you could just basically whip out any of those tapes and go, yeah, that's a fucking crime. There's a crime. There's another crime. There's another crime. But supposedly he's the most corrupt guy in fucking Washington. And they've got the same 3 fucking messages over and over again that don't prove shit, that are just like hinky from their point of view. And then on top of that, this motherfucker keeps bringing up the exact same message over and over. Jim Jordan's got the one lie about the timing of the Shokin firing, which is bullshit. I've already shown that. And this motherfucker is always bringing up the email that includes the Petro Poroshenko call, but also includes the schedule that was CC'd. By the way, there were a bunch of other calls about Ukraine and to Ukraine and from Ukraine that they were prepping for. It says, hey, we got to prep for this call. None of those were CC'd to Hunter, or they just show him. Here's what you need to do. Show me that every time there was something going on with Ukraine, Hunter was CC'd on it. I tell you what, I'll take 10% of the fucking time. Once doesn't cut it, especially when that once includes the schedule, the vice president's schedule for that week, where he's getting together with his family for the 1-year anniversary of his fucking son's death. Fuck you! Ugh.
Business associates, we know that. And,
no, you don't.
And the other concern is we fear that one of the emails on Hunter Biden's laptop, where he was emailing back and forth with Ukraine, where they were wiring his family millions of dollars, one of those emails reads like a government email. And it
reads like a government email.
All the characteristics of a classified government document. We want to know from National Archives, was that document one of the documents that Joe Biden mishandled between the vice presidency and the presidency? So
I don't know if it reads like that, but it's in the wind. It's posted on the fucking web, so you obviously haven't worried about its classification. Why don't you show it? You're on Fox Business. Pop it up on there. Also, why are you in Rudy Giuliani's office?
We have a lot of questions for National Archives. Yeah. We want to know exactly which documents Joe Biden mishandled and...
none. Also, mishandling is not trying to sell them. Trump was trying to sell them. Trump actively was hiding classified documents from the National Archives and from the government when he left the White House. That's a crime.
Where those 82,000 emails that he used fake names went to?
You said
they went to the archives. They were archived. They're part of the government record. Biden knew they would be. These were government assigned pseudonyms. They're on government servers. What the fuck?
Biden family laundered money. How do we know that?
Yeah, that's a good idea. How do we know that?
We know that through bank statements. I mean, you're going to see more graphs that shows.
Ooh, graphs.
When wires would come in from places like China or Romania, they would launder them through various shell companies. And it's not my words. It's the words of 6 different banks through the suspicious activity reports. Remember?
No, that's not how it works. They were never charged with money laundering. The banks themselves are not participants in money laundering. Payments are not money laundering, especially when it's done in fucking check format. Jesus Christ, man. None of this shit went through the Bank of fucking Cyprus. This all happened in the United States. This isn't Deutsche Bank with a fucking mystery donor like Donald Trump's fucking salvation loans that helped him, cover his loans with the Chinese government and all that. No, we're talking. This all happened in fucking Citibank and the Bank of Delaware, for fuck's sake.
One of the first victories we had in this investigation was me gaining access to the Treasury Department. That's where they store these bank violations. So 6 different banks filed 170 suspicious activity reports on the Biden family.
Because for years, Joe Biden didn't make that much money, and then he sold a book, and he bought a new house, and so he's exchanging, and his amount of money after being a vice president went past 10,000 more often than it used to, and the bank's like, oh, this is new, and they have to post 9/11.
And the majority of those suspicious activity reports pertain to money laundering. This is a serious
No, they don't.
crime, and it wasn't just the president's son; it's also his brother as well.
James Biden.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I didn't vote for James Biden. And James Biden didn't get anything from Joe.
Okay, the 82,000 pages, it's bigger than the 55,000 pages of emails former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, produced from her personal email account.
Yeah, it's not a personal email account, fuckhead. It's not a personal server. These are government servers. This is the National Archives. The fuck are you talking about? This is, oh my God. You're just literally going by tens of thousands of emails.
I mean, that 55,000, that's about 30,000 emails for 55,000. So,
and doing the math, let's see, carry the 2. If I'm not mistaken, I'm a complete fucking dumbass.
we could be talking about, I don't know, 55,000, 60,000 emails that the vice president was using during the Obama White House, possibly communicating government business while he was vice president to his family. Is that what you're going to be looking for? I mean, this is going to affect.
Yeah, yes, that's what they're going to be looking for. Have fun.
Is that what you...
I will say that the upside of this is just knowing that this fuckhead is just, his entire staff hates his fucking guts right now because they're having to read through a shit ton of perfunctory emails looking for a piece of hay in a haystack.
Going to be looking for, because this could also affect Special Counsel Robert Hur's investigation into the president mishandling classified documents. Are you going to be looking for what?
Oh yeah, they're going to be looking.
What government business was transmitted?
Yeah, are you going to be looking for the turd that someone is holding? Seriously, what is that? It stinks. Something in here stinks. Stinks. What? It's my reporting. Fuck you. Probably right.
Possibly via these fake email accounts to the Biden family.
Yes, Lee.
Honest to God, why? I feel like they're muting someone just under her desk. Just, oh, what is that? I'm just getting a waft.
Yes, absolutely. There's one email in particular that is an email of great interest to our investigation.
Very exciting. What would that be?
And that's why we need to know from National Archives, was that email one of the documents that the vice president had in his possession? Because if so, that's clear evidence his son had access to these classified documents and was selling them. We also...
What? Also, who the fuck are you looking at? Run that by me again? What the ever-loving shit? Say that again. This one email that had the stuff in it that we look at.
The vice president had in his possession, because if so, that's clear evidence his son had access to these classified documents and was selling them. We also want to know...
and was selling them. That's fascinating.
What Joe Biden was doing, hiding these emails in these pseudonyms. Look,
He wasn't. You can't hide something that you know is going to be archived. These are on government. These are government email addresses, dumb fuck.
No, one of those emails had Hunter copied, and it pertained to Ukraine.
Fuck you. What'd I say? What did I fucking say? 14,000 they've got so far, 89,000 that they're going to get, or 86,000, whatever the fuck it is. And this motherfucker is talking about the email that contains the president's schedule the following Monday, which was the 1-year anniversary of Bo's death. Fuck you.
So much of the corruption in the...
Oh, you want a pink Hal symbol? Okay, Carrie, I'll see what I can do. And we can make those happen.
Biden back in the Biden past revolved around Ukraine. So we have a lot of questions for National Archives, and we expect them to give us answers.
Okay, Chair.
They don't have any answers. They just have archived emails.
Chairman James Comer, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us. And next time, please, could you not send over one of your shirts to just lay here on the desk? Because, woof.
It's good to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, John.
Is it really, though? God damn. Can you imagine going on the news and wasting people's time that wantonly? Ugh. I swear to Jesus, You guys know that I got a chip on my shoulder about that, like, because when that whole email came up, the Petro Poroshenko one, we looked into it. I was doing live on the fucking show, as often happens. I was like, okay, let's see that email. Let's give it a read. Let's look at it. And we looked at the date of the email, and it was literally the 3 days. It was the Friday email for the weekend where Biden would have a day off on Monday. And it had attached to it and one line about, we need to prep you for your call with Petro Poroshenko. Also, here's your schedule for the week. And it was attached. It was an attachment document. And it was CC'd to Hunter because, he's his eldest son and he was arranging family shit. And he doesn't have to CC Jill because she's right fucking there. And it was literally about Bo's death. It was the 1 year anniversary. And we did that live on the air. I looked up that date and I was like, you motherfuckers. Guy dies of brain cancer 1 year before. And the schedule that the family's going to get together, including Hunter and his kids, CC's him on that. Not the prep documents, not the fact that he's calling Petro Poroshenko, who gives a rat fuck? He called him on the regular. Ukraine was his beat. Again, show me the other emails where every time there was a call with Ukraine, Hunter was, you have those emails, you have years of them. So show me where he was CC'd on any of these that, like, every time Biden called about Ukraine, he was talking to Hunter. Knock yourself the fuck out. You have one. They have one email. And if you find another one that's because Easter or fucking Christmas, eat shit. But the one that they have has the family schedule for the 1 year anniversary of Bo's death. And includes the vice president's schedule for that time. God damn, what a piece of shit. Comer, you fucking suck. Just gross. So I think the thing our takeaways for today is that Jim Jordan is far more guilty and more disgusting than George Santos could ever hope to be. George Santos, his bullshit is adorable compared to how fucked up and disgusting Jim Jordan is. And James Comer is a fucking ghoul. He is a gargoyle in the churchyard looking down on the fucking grave of Bo Biden. Fuck him. Other than that, I have no opinion. Love you guys. And I will see you tomorrow. It's Thursday, so I'll be an hour later because I have family FaceTime, which is part of a great thing. And luckily, my kid's feeling better, which is lovely. We all kind of are. We're all healing. Hey, look at the shoulder mobility this cat's got. Look at that. Come on now. Know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Told you I'd heal myself, motherfuckers. Come on now. Let's do this. So many of you were concerned and some of you were very right, and like, see a chiropractor, all that kind of stuff, which I did. Ultimately, it was a matter of like time and ease and healing and exercise and posture and focus and calmness, and that worked through. And I appreciate all the care during that portion of it. I'm still, still in it a little bit, but not anywhere near where I couldn't fucking sleep and I was literally losing my fucking mind. That said, I appreciate all the caring words over time, and everybody, when people jump in and they're like, you should do this and you should do that. Some people get annoyed when people do that. And let me tell you something. If I don't take somebody's advice that they put forward about, if I get the sniffles or a backache or something like that, it's not because I don't appreciate the advice, just because I'm going a different way. But I want to know that just the fact that some of you kicked in and were like, we want, try this. Have you tried this? Have you tried this? I fucking love you for that. Thank you. Even if I did something else, because it's, I know my body and there's a other myriad of things or whatever, or I may have already tried that and I moved on to something else. The fact that you actually just piped in and said, maybe this, was lovely. I mean that, and honestly, I love you guys for that. It's part of how, like, personal the connection here has become, and it just means a lot. I just need you to know that. because it's fucking lovely. And I don't take it for granted, even in the times when when I was previously in so much pain, I was like, I hope I can get through the show without losing my fucking mind. And I did manage to. I, by the way, one of these days I'll write a book and you'll go, God damn, dude, I had no idea you were so charming during that. I was like, I know, it's my gig, it's what I do. But I genuinely mean that. I want to thank you guys in the chat room for, for everything. Even the people who are like, if you tried weed, like I'm not going to, and you keep trying and whatever, I'm not going to do it. But I get it that you're trying to help. I get it. And I appreciate it. Just because I say no to somebody's advice or whatever does not mean I don't appreciate the advice. Does that make sense? I feel the same way about advice that I feel about music. I don't have to like what you like to love that you love it. And I know you mean well and I appreciate it. So now that I'm on the other side of it, especially, I can really make that abundantly clear. Yeah. So appreciate it, you guys. Thank you so much. Thanks everybody for the super chats. Thanks to our patrons. Today's the day when I'm able to take care of things around here and help build the show because of our patrons, because it's the first of the month and I appreciate it and I love you guys for that. Patreon.com/HalSparks if you want to support the show, or super chats, or the Venmo helps. Take the 666 challenge if you want. Send $6.66 to the Venmo so that we can, our next thing after we've got the computer, I'm working on it. It's been making progress, very exciting. But at the same time, we're going to buy 666 Fifth Avenue, and with your help, God damn it, we're going to do it one day. I know it somehow. Figure it out. Anyways, love you guys. Take care of yourself and take care of somebody else. And take care of the kidney. If you know what I mean.